How to avoid the Betfair Premium Charge and get more liquidity. I introduced OrbitX betting exchange and BetInAsia in one of my previous videos, but I want to show you something really cool I found out about the liquidity on OrbitX, where if I put an unmatched bet on Betfair, it will appear on OrbitX with nearly double the liquidity. If you didn't see my previous video, let me just explain that OrbitX is a betting exchange that is an exact copy of Betfair. It's run by a different betting company in a different location, so some people who can't access Betfair will be able to access Betfair odds and markets through OrbitX. Basically, OrbitX has no premium charge, so it's a really good way to avoid the Betfair premium charge if you're paying that or if it looks like you're going to pay that. OrbitX has nearly double the liquidity of Betfair. I'll show you in a minute exactly how that looks. OrbitX has 3% commission. That could be more or less than what you're paying now on Betfair, depending how you're using it. And it has the same odds, the same markets, and I'll show you a little later on as well. It's integrated into the Black Sportsbook and Exchange Aggregator, which shows Betfair, BetDAX, Markets, and OrbitX, and a lot of other Asian sportsbooks all together on one website, on one portal. When you place a bet, your stake will automatically be split among the exchanges and sportsbooks so that you get the absolute highest odds possible with the stake size you're betting with. With small stakes, that won't matter that much, but for people betting with larger amounts, that's really important. So my main point of this video, of course, is you can avoid the premium charge by using OrbitX betting exchange because there's no premium charge with them. And the second thing I want to show you is how the odds, the markets, the liquidity is connected on the two websites. So here we're looking at the real Betfair Exchange website, and I've picked a match from tomorrow where the liquidity is not that high. So when I place an unmatched bet, it will be very obvious to see my unmatched bet. So if we see this match here, Chester versus Telford, this is the Orbit Exchange, and we have the same match, Chester versus Telford. Let's take a look on Betfair. It's displayed in pounds. The Orbit Exchange is displayed in euros. If we take a look here, we've got £1 available at odds of 6 for Telford to win. On OrbitX, we have €2 available at 6 for Telford to win. €2 is about £1.77 at the moment. So it's not quite double, but it's 77% more at the moment on the current exchange rate. We can see for the Chester home win, there is £41 available at 1.63, and on the Orbit Exchange, there's €86 available at 1.63. €86 is £76, so there's much more liquidity available on the Orbit Exchange. And I wanted to do an experiment. What happens if I place an unmatched bet on Betfair? How does it show up on Orbit Exchange? I don't want my bet to be taken, so I'm going to put some lower odds. Okay, there's a gap here, so I'm going to lay odds at 1.61, so you can see the gap between 1.6 and 1.63. Place a lay bet of £5 at 1.61 on the home win. So 1.61, and there, when I lay that, we can see it appear there. Okay, 1.61. Let's have a look here. There it has appeared as €10 on the OrbitX site. So £5 has become €10. And then if I cancel that, it disappears from there, and it disappears from there. What happens if I do the same thing here? What happens if I lay 1.61? The minimum here is €6 is the minimum bet on OrbitX. So if I lay this now at 1.61, we can see the €6 appear there. And then if we look on Betfair, I refresh it, there it is. It comes up here. So it's linked both ways. So when you put a lay bet up, it's put up here. So I've put up €6 there, and it's come up as just £2 here. So whatever system they're using, that's how they're connecting their bets to Betfair. So then if I cancel my bet over here, it disappears from there, and it disappears from the Betfair site. So you can see here exactly how it's linked. If you place a back bet or a lay bet on the Betfair site, it will appear on Orbit in euros as double that amount. But basically when we see £1 on Betfair, we'll see €2 on OrbitX. How does that look on the big markets? Well, here's Tottenham versus Aston Villa. £140,000 has been matched. €294,000 has been matched here. Now here the question is that just for this site, or is that the combined data there? I'm not sure on that. But we can see here we have €4,100 available at 1.7, and here there's £1,900. And if you want to back it, there's 3,000 available. Here there's €6,993 available. Even though there's just one tick difference here, in the long term, one tick can have a really, really big effect on your profits. So if you are betting with large amounts, then it makes a lot of sense to get the best odds. Please note that BetInAsia is not available to residents of the USA, UK, Hong Kong, and Singapore. So for those guys, you cannot access OrbitX through BetInAsia. So OrbitX has no premium charge, double the liquidity of Betfair, 3% commission, same odds, same markets. And one more cool thing I want to show you is it is integrated into the Black Sportsbook and Exchange aggregator. What does that mean? If you sign up to BetInAsia, then you get access to the Orbit Exchange, but you also get access to another of their products, which is Black. Black is a single website, a single online portal where all the odds, all the liquidity, all the markets from OrbitX, PS3838, which is a white label version of Pinnacle, Betfair, Matchbook, BetDAC, 3ET, SingBet, JABet, Penta88, Mollybet, BetISN, 18Bet, all of these sportsbooks and exchanges, all of their prices are aggregated into one screen, one single online tool. So here, like Tottenham Aston Villa, if I want to bet on Tottenham to win, I'll automatically see all the odds available and the liquidity available. And all I have to do, click I want the best odds. There's £4,000 available at the best odds. And I can place my bet there. And a very cool thing about this is it takes Betfair, and the odds it shows us, 1.669, are the actual OrbitX odds, which are the Betfair odds, with the 3% commission taken off. So 1.69 minus 3% commission is 1.669. And that really simplifies comparing odds. So I can actually see there are better odds than Betfair available. And let's take that Chester-Telford minor game example again. Let's have a look here. So here we can see there's only £4 at the best available odds. And here, say I wanted to get a large amount of money matched, £520. Even if I click on lower odds, when I place the bet, it will actually take the best odds from all of these available sportsbooks and exchanges first before taking lower odds. But this view just gives you an idea of how much there is available at the different price levels. So it's a one-stop website where you can guarantee yourself the best odds with one click. And BetInAsia and Black are dealing with Asian bookmakers, and their business model is based on high volume. So you're not going to get banned from being a winner. So if you want to avoid the Betfair Premium Charge and get more liquidity, I recommend using the OrbitX betting exchange via BetInAsia. If you want to sign up for it, please click on the link under my video. I'm their affiliate and it will really help me out and encourage me to keep making videos like this with useful information. If you found this video useful, please check out my website, bettingsystemsguide.com, where I tell you what my betting system is and what my recommending betting tools are. My system is based on 6 strategies from betterminute.com, which are winning betting systems that are based on historical data, on big data, where I've got historical odds from bookmakers going back 10 years, and I found patterns, strategies that worked over the past 10 years, and I bet on them. And in the last 6 months, it's given me plus 50% on my betting bank. So if you're interested in what betting system I'm using that makes me want to use OrbitX to avoid the premium charge, then check out my website, bettingsystemsguide.com. Thank you for watching, and like and subscribe if you want more videos like this.